Cars scrambling to get back in line here. Jimmy Connor, Jim Walsh going to lead him down. Green flag in the air. Pure stock 20-lap main event underway. Jim Walsh gets the jump on Jimmy Connor. Now Connor going to have to deal with the 73 of John Provost down the back straightaway. Provost on the outside groove. Connor able to muscle back into that second spot. Provost now getting the push from Maggie Clark as Josh Provost pushing Clark now. Full contact for the third spot. Everybody figuring it out as Josh Provost hangs on in the 80 car as Clark goes to the outside now down the back straightaway. John Provost in the 73 car now going to go back to work on the back bumper of Jimmy Connor, hammering Connor through turns 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Osborne giving the warning to the 73 of John Provost as he was using the bumper on the 00 of Connor, but Connor hangs tough and hangs onto that second spot. Your leader is the 4W of Jim Walsh, starting to open up his advantage over the rest of the field. Oh, we got contact down in the corner of the 30X of McGrath sideways up the racetrack. See if he can get that 30X car back underway. He's trying to get it refired, and he will keep it rolling, and the caution will come out now. Are gone. We still have limited amount of Stardust t-shirts on sale. $10 at the main ticket booth. I'd head on down as fast as you can to get your Stardust blowout t-shirt sale. Green flag back in the air. Pure stocks back underway. Walsh leads him down into turns 1 and 2. Now John Provost to the bottom side on Jimmy Connor. Maggie Clark right there in the 27 down the backstretch. Provost in the 73 down low. Jimmy Connor up high. Connor going to have to fight from the outside groove, but here comes Maggie Clark now in the 27 car. Clark muscles her way to the bottom side on Jimmy Connor. More contact made. Connor up the racetrack in the 00. He hangs onto it, but he's going to lose a spot to the 80 of Josh Provost. Jimmy Connor fighting back on the outside on Josh Provost. Provost up the racetrack and into Connor just a little bit. Jimmy Connor getting roughed up just a little bit around the Star Speedway right now in the 00. Connor hanging tough though on the outside groove. Josh Provost on the bottom side in the 80. Connor up high down the back straightaway. Jimmy Connor not going away on the high side. Connor, one of the graduates of our Star Trooper Youth Division. Now Josh Provost running him up the racetrack once again. Josh Provost got to pick a lane in car number 80. And Jimmy Connor sends him for a ride. Josh Provost goes for the spin cycle in the 80 car. He keeps it rolling for the moment. We stay green for the moment. Now the caution flag flies. Jim Walsh, John Provost going to lead him down. Maggie Clark, Daryl Quinlan, row 2. Clark Brooks, Donnie McCaffrey, row number 3. Green flag in the air. Air stocks back underway. Clark shoots the gap in the 27 car, gets around the 73 of Provost. Clark now going to try to go to work on your leader, Jim Walsh, down the back straightaway. Keep an eye on the 21 of Clark Brooks. Clark Brooks in the 21 car up into the 4th spot. Battle for 5th, Donnie McCaffrey on the bottom side. Daryl Quinlan up high in the 21X. McCaffrey down underneath the 21X of Quinlan down the back straightaway. They go wheel to wheel for the 5th spot. Up front now, Maggie Clark puts the bumper to Jim Walsh for the top spot. Walsh all race long hasn't felt much pressure, but Maggie Clark in the 27 car now starting to put the pressure to him. Maggie Clark in the 27 car all over the back bumper of the 4W of Jim Walsh. John Provost right there in the 3rd spot. Then it's Clark Brooks 4th in car 21. John Provost now gets back to the bottom side on Maggie Clark. Clark muscles him down the back straightaway to hang on to that 2nd spot. Cross stitches in the air this time by halfway hum. 10 down, 10 to go for your leader, Jim Walsh. Walsh slowing up in the 4W now. Clark looks to the bottom side, down into turns 3 and 4. They make contact for the lead. Jim Walsh, the 4W, slowing way up, and Maggie Clark gets to the bottom side now. New leader at the line is the 27 of Maggie Clark down the back straightaway. Jim Walsh's sob sounds a little sour in the 4W as he goes by us on the front stretch. Something might be amiss on that 4W car. 4W hiccuping just a little bit, but he's still in that second spot. John Provost still in the third spot, but he's feeling the pressure from the 21 of Clark Brooks. It's a ways back to the fifth spot of Donnie McCaffrey in the Oh No cars. Lap start to tick away. Maggie Clark looking for the win here tonight. Clark Brooks now down underneath the 73 of John Provost. Provost up the racetrack, give the third spot to the 21 of Clark Brooks now. Clark Brooks in the 21 car up into the third spot now. See if he can reel in second spot. Jim Walsh. This time by 5 fingers in the air from Chief Starter Gage Osborne. 5 laps to go for your leader, Maggie Clark, in car number 27. 5 to go at the line for Clark. Trying to nail down her first pure stock win here at the Star Speedway. Lap traffic up ahead of your leader, the 67 of Jenna Bolio, going to be the first to go a lap down if your leader catches the tail end of the field. Ryan Nelson in the 06 as well. Battle for the second spot now starting to heat up. Jim Walsh in the 4W and Clark Brooks in the 21. Brooks looks to the bottom side now, down into turns 1 and 2, down the backstretch. Walsh able to hang on for the moment. Lap traffic up in front of your leader now. Maggie Clark has 2 cars battling for position. As Clark going to go to the outside on Bolio. Ryan Nelson up the racetrack. 3 wide now as Clark shoots the gap in the middle down the backstretch. Maggie Clark makes it happen. Up the middle goes 3 wide. Now she's got clear sailing up ahead of her. 2 laps to go at the line for your leader, the 27 of Maggie Clark. Oh, the 21 of Clark Brooks goes around. Off the front bumper of John Provost in the 73 car. See if Brooks can get that 21 car refired. Doesn't look like he's got a white flag in the air. We're going to stay green. Oh, contact. Ryan Nelson and Jenna Bolio on the front stretch. They keep it rolling down the back stretch for the final time now. Maggie Clark had to go through some lap traffic at the end, but she makes it happen. Checkered flag in the air. Your pure stock winner, Maggie Clark in the 27. Second at the line to Jim Walsh. Third to John Provost. Fourth to Daryl Quinlan. And fifth to the Oh No of Donnie McCaffrey. We'll head trackside.